first set up everything I need to begin. I need a headset with microphone for embedding voice notes. I need to make sure my computer has external speakers. And I need maybe a half an hour to an hour of uninterrupted time to work with. I think about my strategy for approaching a text, and I ask myself, this is really important, how does this help me study? Once I've identified my strategy, then I open up a sticky note, create a script for explaining my strategy and how this benefits me. I also remember to use I statements. This helps me share my own study process instead of telling students what to do. Once I've completed the script, I open a voice note and dictate my script into the text. Depending on my strategy, I also might model some examples for my students to help them better understand my strategy. Once I've completed this voice note, I copy the text from the sticky note into a footnote, and then I delete the sticky note. This enables me to provide support to students without distracting them from the actual text.
To begin, I review the objective checklist to know what's expected. Given the checklist, as I read, I'm going to be asking myself, what's the relationship between anatomy and physiology, and what are the levels of development? Since I'm a visual learner, I'm also going to be studying diagrams. These help me understand connections that I often miss in text.
To begin, I review the objective checklist to know what's expected. Given the checklist, as I read, I'm going to be asking myself, what's the relationship between anatomy and physiology, and what are the levels of development? Here I see definitions of both anatomy and physiology. I want to understand the definition of each and then really focus on their relationship, as I know that's important. I will probably highlight definitions of each and their relationships also.
Once again, I need to know levels of structures. This diagram helps map out atoms and organisms. I will probably study this a few moments before going forward. To study the diagram, I rephrase the information into my own words. This helps me understand what I'm studying better.